Hello, I'm Brady Robertson. I designed the first mission for our level in Scraps. My mission involves first entering the city and traversing your way across the broken landscape. You'll run into obstacles such as falling down buildings, dilapidated cars, other objects like that. The easiest way to get around is by using springboards that are conveniently placed around the map by the bass to help you out. Each area that involves a springboard gets increasingly difficult. The first area is very simple and straightforward. The second area you have to use your timing to get through. And then the third area is a menagerie of different techniques that you have to use to get to all the breadcrumbs and the artifact at the end. As you make your way through, you'll notice that it looks like fallen objects and structures all over the city. These objects are to give a sense of age and appreciation for the time that you live in. As you make your way into the art museum, you'll notice that there's still some paintings on the wall and display cases with glass still in them. Impressive, if I say so myself. You'll then make your way to the artifact at the back, collect it, and hop over the wall, and you are on to the next area. I hope you enjoyed.
Hi, this is David Smith, and this is my level for Team Barrel for Scraps. Once you first enter the precinct, you'll be tasked with the objective of finding all the evidence. Throughout the precinct, you'll find many hanging wires that, if you get too close, will shock you and give the player a little bit of damage. Also, there are pressure plates that will open miscellaneous doors. Traveling throughout the precinct, you'll find many pieces of scraps laying around, as well as the different pieces of evidence. Be careful, because the water will also be electrified, therefore the player will have to either avoid the water, or have to try and jump over it, or find other means of bypassing it. Too much damage and the player will reset to the nearest checkpoint. Continuing on, the player will push through the level, where they'll be introduced to more pressure plates, more hanging wires, as well as having to navigate throughout the entire area to find as many pieces of scraps as well as all pieces of evidence. More pressure plates will be involved, and therefore the player will have to find the correct pressure plate to open the correct door. Entering into the final room, there will be two different pressure plates that open two different doors. The player will have to find out which pressure plate works and which door that pressure plate is attached to, while still avoiding all the wire hazards and water hazards within the level. Navigating through the old evidence room, the player can find the last few pieces of evidence, and then they'll be able to exit the level. Still be careful, because running around there's plenty of hazards that can still cause shocks to the player. Once the player has the final piece of evidence and has unlocked the final door, they exit through the rear and head on into the next level.
My name is Julie Wagner. I'm an online student, and this is my Scraps level. The player first enter the building and step on the first pressure plate to find the first shard. Place it in the first pedestal, and then continue into the next room. They'll then grab another shard and place it into the next pedestal. Jump on the pressure plate, and it will release a shard across the room. Place them both in the two pedestals, and then head up the stairs. Next, you're going to grab a shard and jump on top of the shelf, place it into this pedestal, then head across the room, open up the stairs, and place a shard in the other pedestal, and that will release the spikes. Step on the pressure plate, and it'll open the door. Place the shards inside the pedestals. And that opens the door. Now head up. Jump up onto these platforms. And step on this pressure plate. Through here you'll find one of the hidden collectibles. Jump down and you'll get to the pressure plate puzzle. Step it on in the correct order. And it'll release the door. Head on in and there will be another pressure plate puzzle. Place items on each of the pressure plates. They all need weight. There's a hidden collectible up here. Jump up. Step on the pressure plate. And that'll release the final door. Grab the spear. And that's my level.
Pick up the power cube with a grapnel and place it on top of the pressure plate. And collect spare parts, the main collectibles of our team. Go to the next area, up the stairs, and there is a power cube and another collectible, spare parts. Pick up the power cube and place it on to open the other door on the right side. Player can open the door with an E key. If the power cube is providing power to the pressure plate and the door. And this motion keeps on looping because the concept of the level is the power is out. And this is the emergency power from the power cube. But the electricity is flickering, so the animation is looping. And this is my second mechanics moving platform. Player should avoid that toxic water. 2. And get on top of the moving platform like this and cross the water. You die instantly if you get into the toxic water. And you place it on a power cube and open the door. I'm just moving it away to avoid the lag. And you pick up the power cube and place it on top. And this is the twist. The pressure plate and the door and the moving platform is connected, so you can activate both of it at once. So you open the door to the next area and collect 2 more spare parts collectibles, and you have escaped my level of scraps. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chris Westman. I am an online student, and this is my level. As you can see, we're come right past the first mechanic, which is avoiding the security camera. And if you get caught, it just shuts the gate. Really simple intro. And then you go through the double doors of the camera, and you avoid the turret off. And right here, the player is introduced to the laser sentry, which they can activate, and it has a sensor that it'll find the first damageable target box here on the wall. You can see it finds it, targets, and shoots a laser. And throughout the rest of this building, we have a lot more damageable, power boxes that the player can practice on. And the player will soon realize that the closer you are, actually, the harder that thing is to aim. So while we're also going through this main level and trying to destroy all of these damageable car boxes. We also have a turret that's shooting at us. And it'll kill us here in a little bit. As you can see, we're moving through here trying to practice on these power supply boxes and also trying to avoid the turret. And little tip, if you want to, you can use the laser sentry somewhat as a shield. Block you against the turret. But that's not the entire strategy. So this room is just for practice, and we do eventually want to move on. But it is fun to mess with the laser sentry, so we're just going to keep taking out all these boxes. And we can keep moving until we actually get to one of these power supply boxes that does not have a white cord going up to a light. So we'll go through this last one here to get out. And that should open this door and leave the building. And out here we're presented with 2 more turrets. And we'll use our laser sentry for a shield. And the turrets keep taking us out. But we're gonna keep taking a go at this. You have to use the laser sentry as kind of a shield every now and then. And here we have a terminal that opens this door and shuts down that other laser sentry. And we can move on. We see we have an empty door there. There's the door to the right where that turret is that just opened. So we're going to go through there. And here we have another terminal. Some more damageable boxes if you want to take them out. And then we're going to continue through the level, out through the last door. And at the very end, we have 2 more turrets. You could just walk right past them practicing, but that's the level. Thanks.
Hello, my name is William Autry, and this is my level, The Power Outage. You'll come to an introduction of pressure plates and electric floor. The pressure plates will turn on the green lights, which will open up the next door. When you go into the next room, you will be introduced to the practice of the electric floor and the pressure plates. The electric floors are all over the floor, so you'll need the boxes in order to get across. Once you have gotten across, you are able to pick up some pickups, in which are gemstones. When you get out of this room, you'll go on to the mastery of the electric floor and the pressure plate. This time, the electric floor will damage you instantly and kill you. Once you get to the last room, you will be able to turn on the generator and leave. And that is my level. Thank you.